This is the CAMDUCK electrical socket hidden camera. Let's take it out of the box. In the box you get the user manual, microSD card reader, plugs in USB, just take the cap off. MicroSD card goes in the back there. A securing screw, what I like to call a guitar pick, and this is of course the unit itself. So it plugs in, has another false ground pin for security in the outlet. As you see, there are 3 USB ports and 4 outlets. USB ports, 5 volts, 2.1 amps, standard USB-A on the outer sides, and USB-C in the center. And if you take a close look, right in the corner, a little tiny hole, and that's where the camera is. You see a hole going through it right there, which I put my finger over the back, and that is to secure the unit to an outlet using the center screw hole. That works for a standard type outlet, not a decor style outlet, but it will fit in there nonetheless if you wanted to go that way. The camera in here is 4 megapixel 1080p. Has a 120 degree viewing angle. There's no indicator on the unit when it's recording. It will accept up to a 128 gigabyte micro SD card. That goes in that compartment there, which is what the guitar pick is for, so you can get it open. It works with the CIXICM app, so you can view what's going on. And of course it can record to the microSD card, which like I said will take up to 128 gigabytes. Let's open up that compartment. There was nothing to it. I actually was able to just get it out with my fingernail, but your mileage may vary. MicroSD card will go right in the slot there. You just have to click it down in position, which I have the fingernails to open it, so you'd expect I could do it. There it is. Right there. And now we can go ahead and get this set up. You don't need a card in here, by the way, if you don't want. If you just, if you want it to record so you can go back and look at it, you're going to want a card. Just applied power to it. There should be a red and a blue light. So far what we're seeing is correct. A solid red light means that it has recognized the SD card, micro SD card, and the blue flashing light indicates that it is not connected to Wi-Fi, and that's correct because I haven't set that up yet. Those indicators are going to go out in about a minute. We're not going to worry about that for right now. Let's just carry on right here, and we go and get the app like I had mentioned before, which has a picture of a duck for CAMDUCK. We'll hit the plus over here, and then you can do remote monitor setting or close range monitor setting. How you set this is up to you. Most people are going to want the remote monitor setting, but it's going to just be a lot easier for the video to do the close range, just so you can see what it'll do as far as the setup goes. So that's loading right there. Meanwhile, as you can see, the lights on here have gone out. So that's what it tells you there. It says the camera signal name is cam ***, whatever it is. The password is there. Password-free version requires no password. And then we'll connect to that through the Wi-Fi on the phone, and then back to the app. And there it is. Network setup was exactly as it said. It gave us the SSID of the built-in camera. Connect to that. Use the password they supplied right there. You may want to just jot that down. I didn't. I had to go back, but you'll find these things out. I just told you. And that's it. And then you can view it anywhere in your house, provided your Wi-Fi is up, which is, of course, most of the time. So here I am on the phone, of course, as you see through the camera. And as far as the actual motion, it's pretty quick. If I just do that, it's not even half a second later. So really pretty good. Can't really complain. It's got a nice wide view there. I'm gonna scoot out of the picture and then walk past, just to give you the idea. And that's it right there. There are no exceptional features with this, so to speak. Like you can't set up like DMZs, demilitarized zones, or things like that. It does have motion detection and can record just like that. Or you could set it on loop recording, where it will just continuously record to the microSD card and go from there. And of course you could play it back through the app and do all that kind of stuff that we've come to expect from security cameras and things like that. It's pretty basic in that regard. Nothing too special about it as far as that goes. The image quality looks quite fine right there, and that's really all there is to say about it, besides the fact that, of course, right now, you know, it just looks like a regular outlet thing, whatever you want to call it. We could plug in to charge, so we'll plug that in, there we go, and plug that in, and yes, indeed, the phone is charging without any problems, so you can do that. And I forgot to mention earlier that the top of it, these two little ears are there, so you can put your phone up there and have it sit. I got too much other stuff going on here, as you see, so that's not going to work in my particular situation right here, but otherwise it seems to work quite well. Here is a recording that was taken directly from the microSD card that I had inserted into the CAMDUCK electrical socket hidden camera earlier in this video. The video that I'm inserting here, you've already seen this footage, but not from the CAMDUCK's camera's perspective per se, directly. It does record audio, and the video quality is quite good, so take a look. You know, it just looks like a regular outlet thing, whatever you want to call it. We could plug in to charge, so we'll plug that in, there we go, and plug that in, and yes, indeed, the phone is charging without any problems, so you can do that. And I forgot to mention earlier that the top of it, these two little ears are there, so you can put your phone up there and have it sit. I got too much other stuff going on here, as you see, so that's not going to work in my particular situation right here, but otherwise it seems to work quite well. So once again, this was the CAMDUCK electrical socket hidden camera. If you'd like to purchase this item, I'll leave a link to CAMDUCK's website where you can purchase the item directly from the manufacturer. Thanks for watching. Make sure you click like, make sure you click subscribe, and take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.